What makes a South Korean singer able to conquer the world's biggest music stage, even displacing the popularity of American pop stars in their own homes? This question is now being discussed after BTS's Jungkook again recorded outstanding achievements in the US music market. Not only was it a success, but its dominance was so surprising that many wondered, what is the real secret behind this phenomenon? The American public, which is usually so loyal to local artists, suddenly showed such interest in Jungkook. His solo songs shot onto the Billboard charts quickly, even being able to compete directly with those singers who had been considered unshakable in their homeland. How could an Asian artist actually be the top choice in the midst of the fierce competition of the notoriously loud American music industry? Many music watchers have judged that the key to Jungkook's success lies in his ability to bring together global qualities with an authentic emotional touch. His music is not just entertainment, but is able to convey an energy that makes the listener feel connected. More than that, Jungkook is considered an honest figure in the public eye. He not only sells the sound, but also brings the story, hard work, and sincerity that is felt to the hearts of his fans. This phenomenon obviously leaves many people dumbfounded. Why not? During this time, the US music market was considered almost impossible to penetrate by non-Western artists. But Jungkook proved that with consistency, talent, and the support of a solid global fanbase, no boundaries could limit his popularity. He is not only a successful Korean artist in America, but also a global icon who overturns the long-held notion that musical dominance belongs only to the West. Jungkook's success in America is clear evidence that the entertainment world is undergoing major changes. Now, popularity is no longer determined by origins, but by quality and emotional connection with the listener. And this is the main reason why BTS's Jungkook managed to shift the popularity of American pop stars in their own territory, a new history that stunned the world. The reaction of the American public to Jungkook's achievement cannot be taken for granted. Major music media panned him with admiration, calling Jungkook the new global pop star who is able to challenge the dominance of us musicians in their own market. Some critics even called his presence a breath of fresh air for the American music industry, which has been considered too monotonous with the same pattern. Not only the media, local American fans also gave a surprising response. They claimed that they no longer see Jungkook as a K-pop singer, but rather a true international artist who deserves to stand on a par with the world's big names. Furthermore, Jungkook's success also sparked a sense of pride from the ARMY around the world. BTS's already solid fanbase is now increasingly eager to support their idols. They see Jungkook's achievements as proof that the years of struggle to build K-pop's existence in the global world were not in vain. This moment was emotional, as many fans felt that Jungkook had proved something that was once considered impossible. But behind all this euphoria, there is also a growing curiosity. Will Jungkook's dominance in America be just a momentary phenomenon? Or is it the beginning of a new era in which Asian artists are really able to dominate the Western music scene? It is this question that makes the public not stop talking about it. One thing is for sure, Jungkook has made history. He managed to break through geographical, cultural, and even old perceptions that had limited non-Western artists in the entertainment industry. HYB, as the agency that oversees Jungkook, certainly did not stay silent to see this spectacular achievement. In an official statement, the management said Jungkook's success was proof that music is a universal language that transcends national and cultural boundaries. They emphasized that this success is not only Jungkook's, but also the result of the hard work of the team, the support of the ARMY, and the dedication of the artist who never stops innovating. Jungkook always wanted to give something new to his fans. He worked relentlessly, not only in the studio, but also in preparing every detail of the performance. We believe this is the reason why his work can be so widely accepted, including in the American music market, HYBE's representative said in a recent interview. Meanwhile, American music analysts see this phenomenon as a sign of a major trend change in the entertainment industry. They considered that the younger generation of Americans is now more open to global music, especially from Asia. Spotify, YouTube, and TikTok are bridges that accelerate the spread of Jungkook's work, so without the limitations of traditional radio or labels, his music can instantly reach the ears of millions of listeners. If you look at Jungkook's footsteps so far, many observers believe that the peak of his success has not really been seen. The popularity he has now achieved in America is just the beginning of a long journey that has the potential to change the face of the global music industry. Many predict that in the next few years, Jungkook could become one of the first Asian artists to dominate the Grammy Awards, an achievement that has seemed impossible for non-Western musicians. Not a few compare him to the world pop icon who has dominated international charts for decades. The difference is that Jungkook is unique. He comes from a different culture, brings new colors, and displays humility that makes it easier for the public to connect with him. This combination makes him a figure who is not only liked for his work, but also for his authentic personality. With such a strong global fan base, plus a clever promotional strategy from HYB, Jungkook's step towards the world's music scene is getting stronger. Many international festivals began to glance at his name, big brands vied to collaborate with him, and digital music platforms realized that every release of Jungkook was always a big moment that grabbed the world's attention. However, behind the glorious predictions, there is one thing that makes Jungkook's story even more touching. He never forgets his roots and the beginning of his journey. In several interviews, he often confirms that this achievement is not only for himself, but also for the fans who have believed and supported him from the very beginning. This attitude made her not just a star, but an inspiration to millions of people around the world.